Hello everyone, CraftyJoe here, and I've got some major updates on Wurm Online's latest developments. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. Just this week, the new project manager for Wurm Online, Samuel, posted an update to the community outlining a lot of exciting and even some never-before-heard news. The main areas he addressed in this post were of course the update to Rifts, which we have all known was coming due to the public announcements and tests that have been ongoing. An update to change foraging and botanizing, which adds resource nodes for these skills. An action overhaul. Addition of arrow bundles. And some improvements to graphical lighting, adding realism to the game. Let's take some time to sort through all the information the team gave us. First, a recap on the upcoming Rift update. We're seeing a big revamp coming in early September. There'll be unfinished Colossus statues of the gods at the Rifts. Build them, and you'll earn Rift points or Rift materials. Each god grants different buffs. Foes gives wound healing and applies Willow Spine. Magranon provides stamina and a frantic charge. Venora offers the Excel buff. Labila ensures only fight skill is lost upon death, and double spawns Rift creatures. What about Rift points? They have had some balance tweaking, and now will be proportional to the damage you deal. Next up, harvesting nodes. Say goodbye to the random foraging and botanizing actions on any grass tile. Instead, visible resource nodes will spawn over time. You'll know what you're picking up with varied nodes like rubble for rock shards and undergrowth for branches. Geography and season will now play a pivotal role. Picture lichen on pavements or fungus in caves. Oh, and there's this new lore option which tells you about potential items you can find, eliminating some of those Wurmpedia trips. Next, there is a significant action overhaul in the works. Expect a more flexible action key that you can rebind based on context. A new quick bar is on the horizon. Think of it as a blend of the current quick bar, select bar, and tool belt slots. And speaking of tool belts, it's getting a massive boost, acting as a container that keeps all items active inside, which will be selectively chosen based on the action you are trying to perform. It will be interesting to see if this works for imping, because that would be a huge change. A visible action queue is coming, giving you more control over your actions. We're getting arrow bundles. No more tedious one-by-one imping and enchanting for arrows. You can craft and bundle arrows together depending on your fletching skill. It makes transporting, storing, and using arrows so much smoother. The quality of the bundle will be an average of all arrows in it, efficiency at its best. The world of Wurm is getting a visual makeover too. Expect richer and more dynamic lighting, bringing the environment to life. Textures and models have been refined for a crisp, modern look. Performance optimizations ensure that Wurm runs smoother than ever, even with these graphical enhancements. Before we wrap up, let's talk about the broader picture, the development direction of Wurm Online. This latest update isn't just about the features. It signals a bigger shift in the team's philosophy with the recent restructure of the staff. Based on this update, I hope I speak for many of you when I say I am surprised and excited about the future for Wurm Online. Samuel explicitly states that following this update, the #1 goal for the team is not to work on large content updates to the game, but instead focus on bringing and keeping new players in the game. Additionally, he added to not be worried about already mentioned content updates such as goblin camps getting cited, as they will continue to work on them and release them at a later time. As we embark on this new chapter, it's exciting to see how Wurm Online's development team is evolving and crafting an experience that hopefully resonates with both new and old players while also meeting the team's new leadership focus. Here's to the road ahead, and may our Wurm Online journeys be filled with even more adventures. Happy worming!